Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Friday, May the 17th, and this is a quick hit on the indexes. Starting off with the Dow. So last night we were saying that there was a small opportunity for the Bears to do something, and that we did not believe that they would do anything because they cannot be trusted. And in addition to that, because we did not have any downticks and the depth of volume was not in the Bears' favor. So today, the Dow up. This is not the Dow. There's the Dow. The Dow up 121 points. Wow, amazing. This is pretty darn impressive. For one, there was a time, I believe it was back here. I know that it was at least 2 weeks ago. We had run an algorithm, and it was saying that the Dow was going up to, I believe it was 15,400 or 15,600. Anyways, I'll run it again this weekend. But once you know it, I mean, that was a long time ago, and now we are within spitting distance of it. Just incredible. So, what do we have to work with tonight? I know that this has been a reoccurring theme this entire week of we're going up until something changes. So has something changed tonight? No, not at all. Matter of fact, the bulls are in such good shape, it is disgusting. We have a new all-time high today, closing at the all-time high. This is a continuation candle. We have no downtick. It is pulling together to make the short-term moving averages look straighter, more tight. It's really something to see. We have a tick up on the MACD histogram once again. The MACD going up, the RSI going sideways high, the CCI going up once again, the stochastics pointing up at their highs, and the 14-day RSI moving average continuing its move to the upside. So this is a bull's market, absolutely. And I do look around the web, and I know that many people are just shorting this out of anger and frustration. Oh, it can't go too much higher. And that is not the thing to do at the moment. It is just not. Going to the 60-minute just to see if we are overheated. How could we not be overheated, right? Well, you'd be surprised. 60-minute, we do have a semi-decent blip in the heat map at the moment, confluencing between all three heat maps. Beyond that, we are holding high on the 14-day RSI moving average, holding high on the CCI, the stochastics, and the RSI is ticking down a little bit. We are crossing over bullishly on the MACD, and the MACD itself is still going up. So this actually makes a heck of a lot of sense, because it's building ever more negative divergence. And so making another peak, which is lower than this peak, would be really nice to see. But, the Bears don't want to see that in the short term. In the long term, it'll be good for them. But, there is more room here for another peak here, which takes us to a higher price and a lower peak on the MACD histogram. So, more to come? Yeah, I think so. Going on to the SPX, this will be very similar, not a lot to rehash. And once again, new high closing at the high, everything the same as the Dow, no need to rehash. Very pretty for the bulls. There's just no doubt about it. And as a matter of fact, in the daily running thread, we said before the big ramp came that we were going to be going in for a squeeze. It was right here. Maybe it was right here. It was one of those two candles. And we said going in for a squeeze, watch, and right after that, like within 5-10 minutes, that's when the ramp up started. So that was nice. That was pretty cool. Going on to the VIX. Oh yes. Look at this. Been watching this this support level now since it began. Said last night that we had a little doji, and that it was impressive that it kept attempting to go up, but that it was running into the long-term moving average bar, and every time getting beat down. That it was amazing that it was doing that good, and that it should be going lower. And the most important thing was this support right here. Today we broke that support, we closed below it, that sucker is done. We did end with a fat body spinning top, but it's done. So now going down to 11.99 is the next support. It probably is not even huge support, but we shall see. And after that is the gap fill that we've been talking about for so long, and it would be entirely natural to go down and fill it. Do we have room on everything to accomplish that? Yes, we do. Been talking about the secondary indicators going up for a partial reset in the face of the 14-day RSI moving average, and that is giving it room to go down further, and that is exactly what is happening. Fast stochastic turning down with the 14-day RSI moving average, 14-day RSI moving average, plenty of room still to the downside, and MACD ticking down, RSI ticking down, CCI ticking down, fast stochastic ticking down. The only holdouts are the MACD histogram and the slow stochastic, which I suspect will also turn down probably Monday, but I mean it could be Tuesday. So this is going as expected. It just took longer for it to get around to breaking this support. Still not bad. Going on to IWM for our small caps. Assuming I can find it tonight. I don't know why every night it is is it a chore to find it in this list I have. And here it is. And just like the Dow, just like SPX, this does not look bad at all. New high, closing at the highs, continuation candle. Some might look at this and say, oh, it's a hanging man. No, the body is too fat. It is not a hanging man. And of course there is room, all kinds of room, 14-day RSI moving average. It's amazing how long the stochastic has been stuck up here, and the CCI. But that is what it is. And going on to SPY for our volume information for the evening. And we were saying last night that... Oh, it's been a long day. We were saying last night that the decline was in fact caused by the downtick in the on-balance volume, and that we should be looking for it to tick back up. Of course, there was the possibility that it continued going down, but since we had 5 greens, it would be more likely that it would go up, and up it went. So 5 greens, no greens in any kind of danger at this moment. As a matter of fact, they are accelerating to the upside, making the probability of them turning down to be less. So this is massively powerful, and every day is a squeeze. They bring it down and then they jack it up. It's the same thing over and over. The bears bite, they bring it down 2 points, they bring it down 5 points, they bring it down just enough for them to take a nibble, and then they just beat them with it. So does it look like that's going to change in the near term future? No, it doesn't. So, but we'll be on guard for any warning signs, provided we have enough time to react to them. But of course, if there's some kind of flash crash after we're at 180 or 20,000 or 50,000, that'll be much more difficult to see ahead of time. But anyways, there it is. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you very much.